Hello there, Emerson Eagles. It is Monday, April 13th, and I hope that you had a fabulous weekend and a nice Easter. Today, I am going to share with you a game that we often play at school, and many of your students are going to recognize the game. It's called Emotions Beachball, and it is a really simple game that you can use with any ball, really. I got these beach balls, I think, at the dollar store. So if you have something around the house that you don't mind writing on, that would be great. So the idea of the game is to develop the skills and vocabulary to be able to discuss and recognize emotions. And so my ball at school that the kids are most used to have these two columns right here, and the whole ball is filled with emotions and actions or behaviors that would go with different feelings. So in one column, I would have all of the feelings words: glad, disappointed, excited. And so when they would catch the ball, we would pass it back and forth to each other. When it's your turn and you catch the ball and your finger lands on an emotion, you would talk about what makes you feel that way, what makes you glad. I am glad to be able to play with my little boys at home. That would be my answer. The next column is actions that are associated with different emotions. So if it was your turn, you caught the ball, your finger landed on the action, jump up and down. Kind of makes them have to think about, okay, when I'm feeling a certain way, when would I do that? And so jump up and down might be out of frustration, or it might be out of excitement. So I put a couple different options on the ball to show you that you could make it fit to whatever your child is needing. So for younger kids, like preschool age, or even maybe my kinder start friends, if you have little toddlers at home, faces, don't mind my art skills. Faces might be a good idea, just to get them recognizing when somebody looks this way, or I see this in someone, this is what this is called. So this one would be sad. This one might be feeling funny or silly. And then for my friends that are just learning maybe to read, or if you are feeling like some of these other, words are a bit too big or cluttered, you could take it down to something a little bit more like this, where you're just, writing it big. The idea is to have a range of different emotion words. We talk about that the kids know happy, mad, sad, angry, but do they know things like disappointed, joyful, loved, heartbroken? So I try to incorporate a lot of different vocabulary so that they can start to have the words to be able to talk about what it is they're going through. And then a couple more examples, maybe for some older students, second grade, or if you have older kids as well, you can start to put conversation type, more describing and explanation. So say 3 nice things about your brother, your sister. What do you miss most about school? And start that dialogue so that they can practice explaining and talking about what it is they're feeling. And then a little bit more advanced would be something about, think about the last time you were angry. Tell me about what happened. Who was involved? Where were you? What was going on? What is something that you could have done differently? So you can make that a little bit more advanced. So hopefully there is at least a couple. I play this game, just me and one student. I bring this into the classroom. We play this in groups. So get everybody involved. It's very versatile, not a whole lot of rules. So the idea is just to kind of make a game out of developing those emotional awareness skills. Have a great time.